So how did you find out about the failure of Desert One?
Well, it was a phone call from a friend of mine, a colleague of mine, another White House advance guy. His name was Dan Lee. Dan called me in the middle of the night and told me.
Why were you on the Nimitz in 1980?
The president wanted to go to the Nimitz because he wanted to be there on Memorial Day. And the reason was because the Nimitz, they were known as CVN 68, had been on station off the coast of Iran for 14 months. It was a ship at sea without liberty, the longest ship at sea without liberty since World War II. It was surpassed by the Eisenhower, I believe, and they had been Desert One.
What was aboard the Nimitz in relation to Desert One?
Well, first of all, the 20,000 soldiers and sailors, it was a task force, the USS Nimitz, the USS Texas, and the USS California, and I was the only civilian. And there were the soldiers who were involved in Desert One were also aboard, as were some of their material.
Did you see any of the planes or helicopters that had crashed?
Planes that had crashed, evidently had stayed there, they burnt. They were, because of sand is what started the problem, but the planes that brought them back were aboard, yes.
How did people respond at work to Desert One?
Well, I wasn't there. I was on the road, so I didn't know, but most of the people didn't talk about it. They really didn't talk to me about it on the phone, that's for sure.
Aboard the Nimitz, did you see the soldiers who had perished during Operation Eagle Claw or Desert One?
We brought back 8 soldiers, yes. I did not see them, no.
All right. How did you get onto the Nimitz?
Well, it was not an easy task. The Nimitz is based in Norfolk, Virginia, and I think when I landed on it, it was out in the Indian Ocean, or in the Gulf. I'm not sure exactly where. But in order for me to get there, I left from the White House and went to Anacostia Airport, and then flew 3 presidential White Hawk helicopters to Norfolk, OC-11 in Norfolk, Virginia. And then from there, the next morning, I took 4 jets, A6 intruders, and a bunch of people who were working with me, and my counterpart was Tatum, and we flew from Norfolk, Virginia, to first to the Port Perimeter off the east coast of America in the air, and then from there directly out, and we landed on the Nimitz, and I landed on the Wake catapult. Something I do not recommend.
Oh goodness.
Unless you have at least 500 diapers.
Oh goodness.
You can call me.
Who was with the president on the Nimitz with you?
Well, from the Navy side, the Nimitz was a 1-star admiral named Admiral Compton, who served all of us up in World War II, and the captain's name was Captain Blatzler. And the XO, his name was Captain Mackey, who later became Admiral. And also with me was Admiral Train, who was a 4-star admiral, as was his father during World War II. And on the civilian side, with the president, there was, we had the Secretary of Defense, Harold Brown, was with us, and I had 2 senators from Virginia with us, Senator John Warner, who Harry Byrd.
Why did he pick the Virginia senators?
Sorry? What?
So why did he pick Virginia senators to come with him?
Because we're in Norfolk, Virginia, which is where the naval base is.
Okay.
We didn't pick that. That's there. They represent Virginia and they represent Norfolk and Hampton Roads.
All right.
And also what I just remembered was Chuck Robb. There were two sitting guys. There's John Warner and Chuck Robb, who was an ex-Marine who was married to Lyndon Johnson's daughter, Linda Johnson, and also Harry Byrd, who was the longest serving senator for Virginia, who had been out of office for years, and the airport in Virginia was named after him. It's the Norfolk Airport named after Senator Byrd. He was with us too. Also was one of the hostage wives, Mrs. Kennedy, his husband, was still being held hostage.
Where did you go after the Nimitz?
Well, we left the Nimitz and we flew off to back into Norfolk because the president wanted to address all the dependents of the sailors and soldiers. The sailors had been away for over 14 months, and as a kid, their newborn children and seeing their children grow and so forth and so on. So, and it was the longest one since World War II, and I think of 1945, and included the Korean War, the Vietnam War, all the way up until, there's one, a long time, 14 months, and you get that over almost 7,000 people on this ship. So it's a long time for being close quarters. So, and no ladies. There were no women in those days.
All right, so in your opinion, do you think that the Carter administration should have gone and tried again to save the hostages, or do you think that they should have just kept the road like history has played out?
There's an old saying of the government and elsewhere that decision would be way above my grade level. So I have no opinion. That is an opinion for the politicians.
All righty.
I will say one thing, by the way.
What?
When I was on the Nimitz, right, I was fortunate enough that sleeping quarters were very tough. And before I arrived there was a young lieutenant who had a stateroom cabin by himself. And they had a lottery in the Nimitz to see who would be able to fly off the Nimitz in my seat, because I was staying aboard.
Mm-hmm. So
this young lieutenant won, and he had never seen his child. And I got his room, and he got my seat, and we flew him to Hollywood, Florida, to the naval base down there.
Oh, wow.
To see his wife and brand new child who we had not seen. I think the child was 21 by then. Always kidding.
All right, thank you very much.
No other questions? That's just a short, brief discussion. How good?
I know.
Well, thank you very much.
No problem, Papa.